Alright then guys, thanks for tuning in again. This is a very, very special episode of the channel. This is my 200th video. Thank you so much for coming along on this awesome journey. So there's a couple things I definitely want to cover in this video. One, obviously in front of you, is what I believe to be the first ever clear dust chute slash dust collector ever made for a bench sander. I have seen a lot of people make different dust collectors or dust attachments for collecting dust, and if you know anything about bench sanders or have a bench sander, you know that they make a lot of dust. And so my idea was to kind of tell you, if you haven't been following along or if there's your first time to the channel, welcome. The idea is that I really wanted to bring my bench sander into my newly completed, heated, insulated workshop, and it's coming together quite nicely. Speaking of which, guess what finally showed up? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anyways, we'll get back to that. So, the heated and insulated workshop is great to work with, but this dust machine is exactly that. It just blows dust everywhere, and it's always usually been outside of my workshop in the garage where I can just sweep the mess up, and I wear a respirator and safety glasses or goggles and so on and so forth. So the idea is to hook up a big, powerful shop vac with a 5.5 power motor to the bottom of this chute. And I just assembled this chute out of pieces of clear plexiglass. It's a 4-sided box that kind of angles up. And then I used a heat gun to kind of give it this little bend over. It actually turned out real nice. I added a couple little vent holes to kind of help with some of the suction, while there's plenty of space around the outside to grab some of that. And even at the bottom of the actual rear drum, the driven side, you can see down here is a very tiny little gap just to suck in as much of that dust as possible. So, first ever clear dust collector. Very excited about it. I hope you guys are too. I think this is a really cool project. I had a lot of fun building it and making it. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, I usually make Kydex holsters. So this dust that this plastic shoots off is really bad. Obviously, so is wood dust, so is any kind of dust. But this is just one extra step in the creative process, trying to figure out how to collect dust in the new workshop. So this is kind of a working prototype, but it's kind of finished. And I just wanted to show you guys. It's going to get really loud here. I'm just going to show you guys a quick, brief demonstration video and show you what I like about it, show you what I don't like about it quick, and then move on from that. I got a couple things I want to say after that. And yeah, so let's see how this works. as you can see, it collects the wood dust really nice. The Kydex, for some of these, the bigger chips that break off here, something I didn't think about was the static that is being built up. So this is all on the outside actually, which kind of pisses me off because I thought I designed it a lot better than that, and I thought I had a really good idea. But, work in progress. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to keep on moving forward or do a little tweaking and see if I can get that adjusted, but for all intents and purposes, I'm gonna say it's pretty effective. It definitely wood dust. You can see, I'm not sure, because it's so fast, sucking through that chute with the wood dust, if you could even really see it, or if it was just getting sucked super fast down into the vacuum hose. But you can definitely see there when I started grinding the Kydex that the stuff just goes, it shoots off in all directions in these really bigger chunks compared to wood sawdust. And so I think I'm going to have to heat this back up and raise this little lip over. It's quite close to the actual belt itself. There's only a little bit of lip, so I'm thinking maybe if I raise that up, it'll suck it a lot better, which isn't that hard. But there is my working prototype of a clear dust collector. It works fairly good. It still needs some tweaks, but definitely has some static issues too. I might have to do some research in and address. So without further ado, that was that. Wanted to show you guys that. Now let's bounce over here quick. This I've been talking about, if you guys followed on the shop build videos for quite a long time. This is the new addition to the shop. This is a dedicated shop safe, for lack of a better term. It is actually a safe. It was gifted to me by a friend who just got a pretty nice upgrade. It's just a simple stack-on 22 gun convertible gun cabinet, gun safe. So it's nice, heavy duty, doesn't have the fire rating like a lot of the newer, nicer safes does. And I still got to bolt it in, and what I really want to do too is figure out how to get it off of the cement, because the cement will sweat in the summertime, and I really don't want moisture getting in there or getting, rusting on the bottom. So it's just a simple, like I said, stack-on gun safe, but it is dedicated, and I actually built this whole corner of the wall for my chainsaw stuff and a couple other heavy-duty things. The stuff is not staying here, and then purpose-built around this safe. So I still have about 16 inches on this side. I'm not sure if I want it over on this corner or if I'm going to put it over on this corner. I think I like it like this because then I can open the door further. These speakers and the stereo system are not going to be here forever either. I just thought that was pretty nifty that finally showed up. I've been talking about it. I've been building this workshop to kind of, be able to continue hobbies and projects and to, do all kinds of different things. Not just bend Kydex, but work on workshop projects, keep my hands busy, not go so crazy in the wintertime. And I've been talking about it forever. Then the guy said he's going to give it to me, and it's been about 6 months, but I finally got it, and it's finally here, and I'm so happy. So I got a couple more things to do, clean it up a little bit. I actually do have to replace the electronic lock in the front, is slightly damaged, and get a new code and stuff like that, but I have a safe now. So, a couple other things I wanted to mention quick while I wrap this video up. YouTube is changing. YouTube has been changing for a long time, and it's kind of bugged me. I've been kind of quiet about it for a long time, but